Is the Flying Nun a demon? Does she really need the wind to fly? We're led to believe that Sister Bertrille was transferred from Chicago to the train wreck of a convent San Tanco in San Juan, Puerto Rico to be their new kindergarten teacher. Upon arrival, she finds the entire place is well funded and maintained as a trailer park meth lab. And her classroom is just a broom closet with like 15 kids in it. But much to everyone's surprise, she approaches the situation with the level of optimism that Ralphie had while opening his Red Ryder-sized Christmas present. Immediately hitting it off with the children and making efforts to better a situation apparently no one else cared to address for literal decades. Looking at you, Reverend Mother Superior, I swear she's part of a local money laundering operation, but I just can't prove it. But that's a subject for another video. Oh, and did I forget to mention that during her whole introduction to the convent and school that she suddenly discovered that the winged shape of her cornet, the nun hat, the headdress, allows her to fly at will due to her low weight and high winds in San Juan. And this is where the whole smoke and mirrors charade starts, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's just the wind. Oh, she only weighs 90 pounds. Oh, it's just the laws of physics. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Now, do all those things point towards a demon? No, quite the opposite. And it goes way deeper than that. In fact, the answer is right in front of our faces the entire time, and even said out loud more than once. Upon witnessing Sister Bertrille levitating above the walls of the convent and fly over the ocean, Sister Anna declares that Sister Bertrille is a saint. A statement met with an uncharacteristically aggressive tone of voice from Sister Bertrille, who quickly dismisses the claim by declaring it all as just simple physics. Lift times weight times speed, yada, yada, yada. Again, blaming the flight on her winged cornet and her petite figure, and ignoring the fact that a lot of the other sisters and nuns in that convent are the same size or smaller and don't just randomly soar into the wild blue yonder. But if Anna had Google, she'd have known that for a 90-pound person to fly, he or she would need at least an 8 to 12 foot wingspan. And that isn't even the smoking gun. No, it's just the first seed of doubt. Real quick, just wanted to ask everyone to hit that like and thumbs up button, and please follow and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, and share the post. Now let's get back to it. Here's where I feel like I need to give a short lesson on saintly gifts and special abilities to tie it all together. And there's a lot of special abilities attributed to saints. Bilocation, meaning they can be in two places at once. Mind reading, prophesying, being incorruptible, meaning their body doesn't decay after death. Communication with animals. That's what old St. Francis was big on. And then there's stigmata, and of course the most well-known being levitation and flying. There's a lot more, but you get the idea. And the most popular flying saint, besides Sister Bertrille of course, is Saint Joseph of Cupertino, nicknamed the Flying Friar. See the similarities? All kidding aside, the two have a ton in common, the most obvious being the gift of flight. Saint Joseph could hover over crowds, fly over church altars, and was famous for his giant leaps and bounds. All while Sister Bertrille could fly over oceans, next to airplanes, and was even captured by the military for landing on a base. The next most glaring similarity is the frequent transfers brought on by there being too much attention drawn to the flying and the fanfare. St. Joseph was transferred at least a dozen times for this very reason. And we know that Sister Bertrille was transferred twice in season 1 alone, because she became too much of a distraction for the convent, even though the second transfer was canceled because the other nuns threw a fit and protested. The Flying Nun's first transfer, of course, was from Chicago to San Juan in the first episode. It's no coincidence that her transfer to the aggressively windy island was literally from the Windy City. I can't prove it, but I don't think that was her first transfer either. I surmise that she moved from windy area to windy area to cover up her abilities, but attention always got out of hand. Heck, she got a call from Ed Sullivan in episode 1, so she already started off on the wrong foot. But saints aren't just limited to one ability. St. Padre Pio could bilocate, heal the sick, read minds, and he also had the stigmata. Sister Bertrille is similar in that she not only has the gift of levitation, but the ability to miraculously make the impossible happen. The convent needed a new church bell because the one they ordered 200 years ago was lost in a shipwreck. But Sister Bertrille was able to facilitate getting that bell recovered off the ocean floor and back to the convent. She was able to get a plot of land donated to the convent for a place to build a new classroom. And let's not forget how she got the local cartel crime boss to convert to Christianity the first day on the island. The list does go on and on, but these are just a few examples. There's more than that. Then there's more than one episode about her providing the impossible and Sister Anna then declaring her a saint yet again. A final nail is that Saint Joseph was canonized in 1767, nearly 200 years to the day of Sister Bertrille's arrival in San Juan. If I had to put a bow on it, I theorize that the Flying Nun was also fed up with the fanfare in Chicago, and her transfer was mutual to San Juan. She goes out of her way to explain away her gifts, and if there's ever a time in which it'd be impossible to fly without her hat, she simply would not fly. Like when it got soaking wet and drooped down, and it looked like a hound dog in a Sally Field mask. I honestly think that this was the hidden point of the show the entire time. It's funny and wholesome, but was also the hidden adventure of what at one time would have been considered very miraculous. And who knows, it could be that this is a secret message from the Catholic Church itself, that this is still happening today, and this is how it's dealt with in the modern age. Or, she's an alien, but that's another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please follow, subscribe, hit that like and thumbs up, and please share it with your friends. This has been a Rabbit Ears Rewind. Until next time, see you later.